picture and then put it on
Instagram.
Yeah, right now you'll have to let me out and let me back in.
Yeah, go ahead. You can come back in.
Okay, I'm gonna do that right now.
This bullshit only got fucking 2 gigs on it.
Which one? The one I gave you?
No, hell no, nigga. Like I told you, I put 8 gigs on it. I had it upgraded once I got it.
It didn't have 8 already?
No, that shit had 4.
Oh.
Yeah. 4 was cool, but nigga, I need that 8. You know me.
Oh.
Nigga, I gotta be able to do all the shit on it. But I ain't found the copy of Photoshop for the motherfucker, so I ain't
Hey, did you hear that freestyle I did?
Yeah, nigga, I thought you wrote the motherfucker at first. I could tell you freestyled it after I listened to it again, but nigga, I thought you wrote that motherfucker. You put it on YouTube too, huh?
Yeah, I threw it on
there. As you should, nigga.
Oh crap.
Okay.
Oh, let me go on Facebook to see if
I was born in 91.
Make sure this shit is open to the public.
You will have to let me out and let me back in.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, because this show don't got you live on Facebook yet.
Okay, that was simple.
Public. It should be on y'all page too. Let me see. It's public.
I'm gonna go to the liquor store.
While you on the show?
Yeah.
Are you on the way?
She gonna be trying to get liquor on air.
Why? What's the problem?
She gonna be like, "Can I get a Hennessy?"
No, I'm gonna go get a La Marita, a big one.
Yeah. My wife drink that bullshit. I ain't even gonna front.
I know a lot of niggas who like it. Shit, it tastes good. Everybody don't want
double entendre shit up out of here.
Everybody don't want to fuck off their liver immediately. Some people want a slow ride.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Let me just get it on out the way. Let me get drunk once it's drunk time.
A La Marita get you there, like
eventually.
Them cans. 2 or 3 of them little ones if you ain't ate, and one big one if you ate. Nigga, what? You in a good place.
I guess you can call it that. You said some crawfish.
Crawfish is a waste of time.
That's gross.
Boy, we're not even finna disrespect like that.
How do you eat crawfish?
Put it in your motherfucking mouth.
Put it in your mouth. My shit bassy as a motherfucker.
So y'all so fucking stupid.
I mean, it's like a baby ass lobster, right? It's just the tail.
Yeah, it's just the tip.
That ass. The tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip. Sometimes that's all.
Damn, she said that's all you need.
I didn't say that's all you need.
Damn.
I said
this type of show y'all having today,
huh?
Yeah. Oh man.
Damn, I wonder, can I put that on the TV?
You guys make this shit fun. So those that tuning in,
we got 4 viewers on this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm ready.
Already?
We getting ready to go live on.
What's going on, Crystal? All right, what the fuck?
How can you see people?
Look, when you look at the screen,
look on the screen. Look, see, right
there.
Hey, Crystal.
That's where y'all comments gonna be at.
Yeah, because this shit I'm on, I can't see the fucking comments. I see
let me put on some
Armstrong.
glasses.
You need the glasses?
Shonda? For what?
That shit little.
Damn, that ain't what she said.
I can't see that.
God damn.
I don't want that. Okay, I see Young Dolemite and Ed Chelsea at the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah,
but the comments will pop up randomly. What's up, Sharonda?
About damn time. Okay.
For real, Crystal? Shit, no shit.
We getting it together.
Hey,
what's going on, Dre Thomas?
Well,
shout out to everybody watching this shit.
Hello, Sharonda.
Well, with that being
you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
oh shit.
Let me get y'all music cued. Whoa.
I just told y'all I got a new piercing. It hurts. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's get this. You're so petty.
All right, y'all ready? Let's
Yeah.
go, y'all.
I can't hear the music.
Music ain't on yet, nigga. That nigga said, I can't hear the music.
I'm finna say, nigga, is it playing?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna just start the music. When the music start, y'all know to do y'all thing, all right?
For sure. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. Welcome to the Cat vs. Dog podcast with me, Young Dolemite, and my lovely co-host who's in traffic, CJ. She gonna lose all her service.
I'm not. I'm right here live in action.
Really in
All
action.
that bass. But
Nigga, you see all her action, nigga. She in traffic, it's trees behind her and shit.
Dedication.
Man, hell yeah, nigga. All in motion, all on the show. So how's your week been, CJ?
My week has been good. I'm live in action in what will always be home to me in Houston, Texas, baby. It's been busy catching up with long lost friends and trying to function in COVID, which is crazy out here. The rules are completely different here than in Cali. But other than that, it's been good. How about yourself, sir?
Cool. You know, other than having to do the show a day, like, which fucking sucks. I like doing them when we post to do them. You know, work and all of that type of shit. Work been work. They've been working. Ever since everything opening up, work been getting super fucking busy because we basically catching up from everything that was shut down. Now that it's open, we fucking running like a motherfucker. So, work been busy. How your week been? Been ready?
It's been cool, you know, on this rebrand campaign right now. So doing a lot of shit behind the scenes to get back popping with this. Anybody in the shower?
Huh?
To get back, I said somebody in the shower to get back to get snapback popping, man. But yeah, I'm good, man.
They're kicking freestyles and shit.
Look at that face, yo.
For real.
Nah.
What kind of snapback? Hello?
He heard you.
I said I'm trying to bring snapback. The
seriously not another podcast. It's an acronym. She frozen again.
Oh man!
Look at the expressions that be on her face when she get frozen.
Yeah, she knew she was being a jackass right there. That's
for real.
Funny. I guess CJ. I'm gonna have to play part of co-host.
Yeah, for real. Cause see now I just see a little swirl and dot and shit. And yeah, this is the fucking the social distancing episode of Cat versus Dog podcast.
Okay,
there she go.
There she go. Miss Jackass or something.
I'm not a jackass. Shut up.
But yeah, he was saying snap as in seriously not another podcast. That's the acronym.
I know. I just wanted to clarify communication is so key in these times.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to hear you black kings clearly.
Mm-hmm. Black kings.
Yes, I love the black man. Love you guys. Want you to stay safe. Out here shooting y'all and shit. Wish I keep doing that.
Yeah,
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm light skinned.
Nigga, they will put a bullet right through your fucking chest.
Yeah, but team shoot back.
I do believe that.
Yeah, fuck that bullshit. Can't be a hashtag out here. I got kids.
All of them had kids.
Oh, I know, but these times, being compliant sometimes is dangerous.
Either way.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to get a jump on that shit. Yeah, and what Tasha said, lynching and shit. Yeah, watch out, like them niggas in Palmdale up in that fucking high desert. Niggas better start rolling around in groups or keeping the streets not with them. CJ is muted. There you go.
What?
You was muted.
There we go. I mean, you can have it. Here's my thing. Either way, it's you can be strapped or not, and if that's what they want to do to you, that's what they're gonna do to you.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful
And
in these
that's the
times.
unfortunate situation.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, because we saying gentlemen like Breonna Taylor didn't just get it, the bad way. And they need to arrest the cops that shot her, because they got a law named after her, but they didn't arrest the motherfuckers who did that. So they need to handle that shit ASAP.
Here's the crazy thing. Here's a crazy thing, even about the law situation. It's just in her county. It's not even statewide, citywide, nationwide. It's just in her county.
Yeah, that too.
Honestly, it's disrespectful.
Yeah. Shit, they need to pass that motherfucker federally. Where you at, CJ? You in your backyard?
Hell yeah, but like when they do shit like that, I feel like no, I'm sitting in the car.
Y'all been saying now I see you in the car.
Like that's the kind of shit that they do to try to appease black people.
Yeah. Like that's what I think. That's what they did when they arrested Chauvin and all that. They just wanted niggas to shut up real quick. CJ, you there? CJ, there you go. That face, CJ. Look at the expression on her face.
Do I need to step in?
Nigga, CJ be making some faces when her shit freeze. This gonna be funny as fuck on YouTube, nigga. I can't wait till she see it. There you go, CJ. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us talking? I think she may have a delay on hers.
I don't know, nigga. All I know is I'm uploading this shit to YouTube ASAP. You can hear it? Well, reply then, please. You know we recording.
Do we need to start back over?
Hell no.
I'm here. Where's going on?
Are we freezing, CJ?
I'm out of here, son.
Goddamn. She jumped out.
Nah, it kicked her out.
She gonna have to jump back in.
She gonna have to come on back.
Yeah. That shit funny as a motherfucker. Nigga, CJ was just sitting there staring and shit. This for sure gonna be funny as fuck on YouTube.
That mic is perfect though. That mic perfect.
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. That nigga said she got that Android. Nah, nigga. CJ is team iPhone like a motherfucker. She anti-Android.
That's that Texas air, that humidity fucking with the cell phone towers and shit.
Nigga, hell yeah, nigga. Oh shit. Nigga, I got fucking extra microphones and shit. Nigga ready for action, nigga. Shit, cause motherfuckers want, nigga, I want to come be on the show. Nigga, now the niggas know I'm recording from the crib. Everybody want to get on the fucking show.
I bet. That's how it always go.
Hell yeah, nigga. Like shit, nigga. If you ain't bringing the audience, nigga, nah, you can't bring your ass on my show. But yeah, nigga. But yeah, how you been feeling about all this shit with the police? You been apprehensive to step out or what?
I haven't been out. The thing that what that been puzzling me lately is and you know, I'm trying to figure it out. So you guys don't get on my bumper. The all Black Lives Matter.
All Black Lives or all lives?
No. Now they're pushing the all Black Lives Matter, and that's to
for the gay and the trans,
yeah. But my thing is like Black Lives Matter cover you guys. Like that's one movement. If you're black, and I guess it's like there's a thing like, well, their cases don't get looked at as much, or you know, I don't know. All I'm saying is like, if you start another movement, to me, I feel like that shit is just as the same as saying all lives matter to me.
I don't know. I guess, you know, just to make it all inclusive, it's cool, but I'm still just gonna say Black Lives Matter. But I get what they trying to do though. I see where they going with it, but you know, it's just one of them things, dog. Like I
Well,
don't.
CJ, how you feel about all Black Lives Matter?
okay. I have tons and tons of gay friends. Shout out to my gay friends, my LGBT. But I feel like what you choose sexually has nothing to do with what we're fighting for right now. And I know that two trans women came up dead, and rest in peace to them and condolences to their family. That's just right now. I'm not here for the all.
Damn, she was going somewhere good.
Yeah, I finna say, nigga, she was really
Say
getting into her
black,
shit. There she
that
go.
say blacks.
Huh?
That's all the blacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Black Lives Matter is everybody black, big,
It's
small,
everybody.
transgender,
Yes.
gay, lesbian, butch, bulldagger, everything.
God damn. I think those are slurs been ready.
Oh, I'm
Being
sorry.
real.
No, I heard him say. I heard him call each other dykes before.
Yeah, but you know, it's like when they say they hear us call each other nigga.
Nah,
We can call ourselves a slur, my nigga, but you
nah,
can't.
that's not. Wait, she saying some shit.
Hell yeah, nigga.
What'd you say?
She got to go stand near the Wi-Fi router.
Yeah, go stand by McDonald's.
Being those are slurs.
Yeah.
That wasn't being ready. That was
Those are slurs.
Nigga said that was Benjamin ready.
No, dyke is not a slur.
Listen, no.
Is dyke
You
not a
said
slur?
I think so.
bull
Yeah, I
dacker.
think dyke is a slur too.
You said
That wasn't
bull
me.
dacker.
I said the
Who was it?
Bulls used to travel a lot. 96 Bulls used to travel a lot.
Yeah, Michael Jordan used to take 4 steps before every layup.
So listen, I think even when it comes to slurs, it depends on who you're talking to. Because, sir, one time a white girl had called me a cunt. No lie, this is a real situation. And I did not know what cunt was. So I asked her to repeat herself, and she immediately began to apologize. And I was like, what are you apologizing for? What did you say? And she was like, I called you a cunt because we were going back and forth, but in a playful way. And so I was like, well, what is that? And so even today, if I was walking somewhere and a white woman, it would have no effect on me because that's not anything.
But a cunt is not a slur. A cunt is just kind of like calling you like a dick or some shit like that.
No, in white world, cunt is like dirty, nasty bitch, or like
that's like calling you some fucked up shit, like a fucking
that's what
like
I'm
you
saying,
a piece of shit.
But that doesn't carry weight with me. If somebody call me a cunt, I'm gonna keep on walking like, oh, okay.
But
now,
you know how certain
you yell out bitch, that's different.
Yeah, but like certain LGBTQIA people, like they take shit a whole lot different. Like we might think, oh, that shit ain't nothing. You can call me whatever and I don't care. But with them, you call them certain shit and them motherfuckers gonna jump over the rainbow on your ass.
That's what I'm saying. It just depends. Every homosexual or every gay person is different. I have some dyke don't bother them, others dyke do bother them. Because here's my thing: they journey to come to that.
Oh shit. CJ, you gonna have to go stand by the Wi-Fi router. Cause your shit be freezing. And then the face that she be making when her shit freeze. This shit gonna be amazing on YouTube, nigga. But she gonna have to stand by where them Bibles was. Oh, there you go.
There she go.
Oh, I'm not moving. I'm saying like that's why I
know,
feel like
you froze.
their issue is different from ours because they have a journey coming into their sexuality. We don't have no journey into coming into being black. We came this way. You fall out this way. You don't get to decide at 16, oh, I'm black. No. We're just this way. So it's just different. It's completely different. Not to say that they don't have struggles and issues. For sure they do. For sure they do. But Black Lives Matter would have been just fine. But I'm not bothered by the All Lives Matter either because I know what it means. I get it.
I'm bothered by it because it literally means niggas shut the fuck up. That's what it
Here's my
really
thing.
means.
Painting on any street. I don't care if it say all Black Lives Matter. I don't care if it say Black Lives Matter. They will blow your brains out right on this street. So I don't care about you getting some paint down at the Home Depot and painting the road. No, stop killing us. Let's pass some laws. Let's make some real changes. Like, yes, that's cute. That's fine. Like, I think somebody else said it. It's an MLK and an Obama Boulevard in every city, and you can still get your hair blown away.
You'll really get
I
smoked
don't.
on MLK.
Do you hear me? I don't want no more changing of the street signs and all of that. I don't want none of that. As me, for me as a Black person, it's great and it's a cute gesture, but we're past gestures.
But that's what they always trying to do. Just like putting Chauvin and them in jail for 2 weeks or whatever the fuck they did. Like, oh, stop riding. Look, that nigga's in jail. Like, so what, my nigga? They're gonna get out. They're gonna eventually be home. One of the motherfuckers bailed out.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, just putting them in jail for a minute, that's not gonna shut shit up. That's not gonna make nothing stop. A nigga got killed in San Bernardino, literally 5 miles from my house the night before last. So that shit for sure ain't stopping. They hanging niggas up in the desert. A nigga got hung in Palmdale. A nigga got hung in Victorville. They hung a nigga in Manhattan.
So let's tap into that, because people always try to say, you know, not to say that racism is not bad in the South, because it definitely is, but California and states like that out west.
Man, I tell niggas that shit, it's just as racist out here as it is out there. It's just covert.
And that, to me, is worse. I'd rather know where I stand with you than have covert racism like that. They had a huge Klan rally in, I want to say, in probably Victorville, California, like in 2017. I was trying to tell people, like, couldn't even believe it because California is so liberal and it's this and it's that. No, that's that bullshit. That's something to keep you distracted and keep you thinking, oh, no, we don't feel that way here. All the whole time. Because my thing is, people don't even realize California, a lot of people, especially blacks that are there, are really just one generation removed from the South. Like most dudes that I have dated, they parents or their
most of our grandparents is from the South.
The South.
One of my granddaddies is from Alabama, the other one from Oklahoma.
So you got to think, if that's the same story for blacks, it's the same for whites too. And they bring that same racist mindset with them.
Yeah, but shit, like I be telling motherfuckers, like the thing about like how you know that the West Coast is just as racist as the South, we got whole cities where it's only one race. Whole large neighborhoods where it's only one race. Like we only got blacks here. We only got Mexicans. Like East LA, it's 99% Mexican, literally.
Hell yeah.
It might be like one nigga and one white family, and they probably been in them houses for years and years and generations. Like when I was little, Compton was like 90% black. When I went to Compton High, it was only like 20 Mexican kids and literally like 2 white girls. But the rest of the school was black. Like in California, that should be segregated as fuck.
I think that's in a lot of black communities, though. Wherever black people are, my high school was like that.
Because white people run away when we move in. Because when we look at our old yearbook from like the 60s, 100% white. But once niggas start moving into Compton, white people start jetting the fuck out.
That's I told my mom that earlier today. That's the cycle of I don't know, maybe just America in general, is whites, blacks, Mexicans, and then it's cycle. And then through gentrification, it cycles right back on around. They run that neighborhood down because we don't own nothing. We don't invest into the property. We don't see the value. And then it circles right back around again. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I think, here's my thing. There's an awakening happening, though. I'm not... The same way we would maybe have this conversation a year or two ago, this is something different. This is a time for us to really rally together. And then also understand that, like, people I saw were quoting, like, the Montgomery bus cots and things like that.
Bus boycott.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. Of that town, these are not exact numbers, but I'm going to paraphrase just so that people can get the understanding. 500 blacks in the town. Only 300 participated in the boycott. And that's what I want our people to understand, that there are always, you're going to have your Candace Owens. You're going to have your black people who are not going to be a part, and that's okay. Do your part. Link with like-minded people who do see the point, who do see the vision, who are about opening doors for us and ownership. It's not gonna be everybody. Stop wasting your time on somebody who don't get it. If I speak to a young brother, a young sister about the movement or about enlightening ourselves or about ownership, and they not there yet, that's okay. You just not there yet. And I'm not gonna press. I'm not gonna get on social media and vent and then say, "Oh, black people don't know how to come together." No, black people do know how to come together. Get with like-minded people. Stop trying to force somebody to see your vision. If they don't see it, they don't see it. That's fine.
Pretty much. Like
I'm
I
so
always
tired of
tell
that.
niggas, I just save who I can save.
That's
Like
it.
if you got an ear to hear, I'll tell you. But if not, I'm just gonna keep the fuck pushing.
I'm getting so tired of like, oh well, now that we want white people to stop shooting us, then black people gotta stop shooting us, and this and that. First of all, you have to, if you really, white people shoot white people, Mexican people shoot Mexican people. That's you shoot who's around you, and typically we're around us. That I don't understand this whole mindset of, oh, okay, now take it to us. Yes, we have crime in our community, which is a large part due to systematic racism, but we don't want to talk about that. And that's a whole long journey in and of itself, period.
But shit, like I keep telling niggas, like we gotta address this immediate problem that shouldn't even be a fucking problem. Like, nigga, yeah, you got other problems going on. Like, yeah, it sucks that niggas kill niggas, but the fact that police, it ain't their job to just kill niggas up and down the street. Like, their
Yeah.
job is supposedly to protect us. So the reason it's a problem is because the people who we supposed to be paying taxes to protect us are shooting us.
Yes.
That's the reason that it's some shit that we got to jump in the streets and march about. That's the reason that white people are saying something. Because, you know, white people don't even trip off black on black crime. They don't give a shit.
Nope.
Like, they enjoy watching the movies about it and hearing the rap songs about it. They don't give a fuck. But when police is doing that shit, then it becomes a problem. Because shit, police is shooting white people. You saw that video of them niggas in that hotel lobby. Them was white dudes. He had them motherfuckers doing the hokey pokey. When he was like,
Oh, no, I
cross your
didn't see that.
legs, get on your knees, put your arms down, lay on your stomach, now lift up. He had that nigga doing the whole hokey pokey and ended up killing his ass anyway. And that was a white dude he shot. Like, the police is just tripping all around. Now,
Do you think that we should dismantle?
You mean defund them? Hell yeah. And I ain't even gonna say defund them, but nigga, these niggas, like, do you know NYPD got like a what, $2 billion budget or some shit like that? That's
LAPD
way
too.
the fuck excessive. You
It's
niggas don't
excessive.
need tanks. Y'all don't need fucking M16s for every officer and all that extra shit, especially if you niggas,
No.
like, do you know it only takes 6 weeks to become a police officer? Like, I have more training as a truck driver than a fucking police officer has. Like, that shit don't even make no fucking sense. It only takes 6 weeks to become a fucking cop. For somebody to give you a gun and the ability to just shoot motherfuckers at random, it only takes 6 fucking weeks. That's that bullshit. Like, it take me more time to get my fucking CDL and drive a truck.
Defunding them and dismantling police institutions as a whole.
You freezing. Your Wi-Fi blowing. The wind must be blowing real hard.
Again.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello?
Yeah. You're gonna have to go back into your Bible room because your shit was super crispy when you was over there with them Bibles. Can you hear me? So you need that anointing of that Bible room.
Hot ass Houston.
Well, you need something because shit, your shit is blowing.
My mama and Bailey in there.
Cold shit.
Really? No, it's not. It's been fine just right here.
Yeah, but it be freezing too.
It's been fine right here.
Okay, well, for sure. But shit, every now and then your shit will stop.
Anyway.
Yeah, you can hear me though. But yeah, I don't know. Like with me, shit, fuck them. We could do. I ain't even gonna say we could do without them, but they for sure don't need to be in the numbers that they are, and they need to do way more training and a way more thorough background check. Because
you know what? I started. Go ahead.
Yeah, just because the way that it is right now, it's like y'all, like I don't know what the fuck they doing in the fucking police academy for all these white supremacist motherfuckers to be getting in like that.
My thing is, it's always been that way. If you look at the symbol of the NYPD, still to this day, it's a man holding a whip. Like the police organization was something that was started when slaves were freed. So
They
that's
slave
why it's the
catchers. No, it
same.
wasn't even when slaves was free. They
Yeah.
was literally slave catchers. That's how they started. They were the slave catching
There you
patrol.
go.
Like the rich slave owners hired poor white people to catch slaves so they would have a sense of pride to have something that they would call a career because they didn't have shit cracking really in life. So they was like, yeah, now I'm a slave catcher. Look, now I got a badge. Now I'm somebody special. I go catch the slaves and give them to the white people. So it gave them a sense of pride. And it's seeming like that's how they are to this day because you only need a GED to be a cop. You ain't got to be a smart motherfucker to be a
Yes.
cop. You don't got to be like some special fucking A student. You could be the dumbest motherfucker in your class. If you got a GED from a continuation school, you could be a fucking cop. And 6 weeks of training, nigga, janitors probably got more fucking training than that shit. Like a motherfucker who, what you call that shit? Like the trash truck
The
driver,
average
bus
person has more
drivers
training.
have more training than a motherfucking cop. Like most jobs is more than 6 weeks of training.
I think that's where, if any type of funding has to go, because I almost said to you, it dawned on me. I said, okay, if we're going to disfund or dismantle police organizations, when crime happens, then what will be the protocol? But I just thought about when I got robbed, somebody broke into my house a couple of years back. I called the police. They took a report. Did nothing happen, but I actually ended up telling my next door neighbor, no lie. And this nigga found the niggas who did it and handled the situation. So I'm like, if any type of policing is gonna have to take is going to happen, it's going to be us in our own communities. Those people
Yeah,
who have been there for years and years, because him taking a police report and telling me to call and asking me did I have rental insurance didn't help my situation not one bit. So I'm
exactly.
here for that. I'm here
Yeah,
for the
like I
dismantling of police institutions.
I feel
But
like
that's here we're
just like
talking
they
about
have
something that
homeowner
brings in money.
associations. Like just like how they got the homeowner associations where they delegate like this is the president of the homeowner association, this is this person, this is this person. I feel like that's how we should have in neighborhoods. When you move in a neighborhood, like all right, this dude right here, this is the main guy. He's been living here this long. He's the head of the security force of the fucking neighborhood. Like this is who polices our neighborhood. Just like how they had the fucking Black Panthers policing their own neighborhoods in Oakland. And then when that shit spread throughout the whole black community all over the country, like we gonna protect our own neighborhoods. We gonna delegate these men, these women, these motherfuckers look out for everybody. Like, you know, they got apps now, like the Ring app where they tell this is what's going on in the neighborhood. Oh, they just stole my fucking mailbox. And now we looking for the nigga who stole the fucking mailbox. Like,
Okay, so then when somebody commits a crime, what do?
shit, we find out who did that shit. Just like how we
And
all
do
got
what?
Ring doorbells, handle that shit.
So we beat them up with
We might
that's
have
what we
we
do?
might have to. If we can prove that you did that shit, we gonna fuck your ass up. Because we defunding the police. We not defunding the court of law. So we gonna do just like the police do. We gonna present evidence. Look, this is the video from my fucking Ring fucking camcorder. This is the motherfucker who did that shit. Because I feel like we could have something like police. Like when we have proof that somebody did something, then we could be like, look, we gonna need the government whoop-de-whoop to handle this shit. But like we don't need these motherfuckers who feel like they just got free reign and they above the law and
No,
all
we
that
definitely
type of
don't.
shit. Like, but in our neighborhoods, once we determine somebody did some shit, we can have law enforcement come through. Like, yeah, we know who did it. We know where he at. We got the evidence. We got proof that he did it. Here is all you need to get a warrant and go after that motherfucker. Or we can go fuck him up. It's up to
Yeah,
y'all.
we can go fuck them up. I think we're a long ways off.
Because I feel like we can just hit a judge up. present
I wanted
evidence.
to go down that road. We're a long, because here's my time. There's been evidence presented before and things are still not handled the way that they should. And then when you start saying, yeah, you can take stuff into your own hands, I feel like that's a very, very, very dangerous line, because then you're almost saying, I'm gonna put it in your hands and allow you to use common sense. But we already know common sense not common. So motherfuckers gonna take and abuse that to a whole nother level. And that's what I feel like that's why you need, I get what you're saying, appointed people to even carry out what the punishment is going to be.
Exactly. And I feel like it's a situation where once y'all feel like this is what the situation is, then we can do something where, like, say we'll call a judge. Like, we got a judge appointed over the district, just like a real fucking judge that went to school, practiced law and all that shit. And we like, look, this is the evidence we have. This is the person in question. This is our suspect or perp or whatever the fuck, and put them through the whole fucking process or whatever. And once we determine, yes, that nigga did that shit, y'all can fuck him up, or we gonna take him into custody and do the whole shit. Like, we not saying defund prisons. We not saying defund the whole legal.
No, we need
system.
to do that too. We need to do that too.
Possibly. I'm not even gonna say defund it. I'm just saying to overhaul that shit. Like, you need to literally be judged by your actual peers, not one 16-year-old nigga on trial with 30 old ass white people. Like, if you go on trial, it should be 27-year-old black people judging a young black person.
Wait. Let me process that.
Because, like they say, you're gonna be judged by a jury of your peers. You know how they say your peers, right?
Yes, I get that, but
it's never our peers.
It is. I agree with you there, but that age-wise, I don't know if
it could be 40-year-old black people.
It needs to be more diverse. I'll say that.
But it got to be some people at least from your fucking community. At least some motherfuckers who like, we know Jermaine, little badass.
You have to be willing. Black people, allow me to play devil's advocate. Don't, when we get a jury notice, when we get that mess in the mail, I ain't never in my life met a black person who got a jury notice and said, all right, I'm finna go down here and serve my civic duty. No,
because the thing is, because white people really be feeling like they a motherfucking hero when they do it.
No, it don't matter about how they feel. It's about us. And I feel like the reason that we don't is because we don't. The homie said this.
We don't want to be inconvenienced by that shit.
No, it ain't even about inconvenience. We don't feel like this is ours. White people feel like this is theirs. White people love America. White people will die, like really die behind America. Black people do not feel that way. We do not feel like this is ours. We do not feel like this is our land. So therefore, we don't feel like we have to participate in no civil duty or no civil action. That's why white people, the George Zimmermans, the Karens of the world, will get out their car and say, oh, why are you in this park? And why are you here? Because they feel like it's theirs. And we don't feel that way. As somebody who's traveled to like other countries, when I've met people and they be like, oh, you're American. I'm like,
kinda.
Yeah, but no. Because we don't feel like this is ours. It's like we are stolen people.
We a guest in a house that we built.
Exactly. And so that we have to, and again, that falls right into systematic. That's a, how do you address something that's untangible, that I can't touch, that I can't feel, but it's real? How do you address and change that around and say, okay, get involved? But then we start getting involved or start trying to take a stand. Here you go shooting us. Here you go, mishandling us. Here you go denying us opportunities that we worked hard for.
Yeah, but I feel like
catch-22 with that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like when we're defunding the police, like I feel like we gonna have it's like the reason a lot of motherfuckers are scared of freedom because freedom take work. And a lot of the shit that we gonna have to do, it's gonna take for a lot of us to pick up something that we never really wanted to pick up. Just like with policing, a lot of us might not want to police our own neighborhoods, But in the case that we do defund the police, a lot of us are gonna have to step up and do that shit. A lot of us are gonna have to take on roles that we may not have wanted to in the beginning. Just like with jury duty. Like if we want to really change the legal system, a lot of us is gonna have to start answering those little fucking cards that we get in the mail. Like, dog,
Exactly.
a little nigga could go get 75 years if I don't take my ass up here and do this fucking jury duty. Like
That's how we have to look at it. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Like a lot of times you look at that little paper like, man, I'm not doing that shit. And then you like, damn, how the fuck this little nigga get 90 years for a gram of weed? Because it was 18 old ass white people on that motherfucking jury. Like, oh, he's black. Of course he did it. We know he did it. He's guilty. Instead of, you know, people from the actual community he's from, his actual peers, being like, nah, man, we know him. He ain't even no bad kid like that. Like, y'all just caught him slipping. So, like, you know, it's a lot of shit that we just gonna have to really, like, step up and actually fucking do. Because if they defund the police, like, I feel like a lot of us in our neighborhoods are gonna have to go get some type of training.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna have to be trained in some type of law. Like, they gonna have to give us that little bitch ass 6-week course. Like, nigga, you gonna have to take some time off work. And
but
you
that's
have to be the
a lot of us
officer in your fucking
trained.
community. But that's what I'm saying, though, because a lot of us got militarily trained people in our neighborhood. Well, so it's like, nigga, you've been in the military, nigga, for sure. You gonna be the head officer, and then you can delegate 3 or 4 other motherfuckers, because it ain't one nigga just gonna patrol 24 hours a day.
Right now.
So you gonna delegate it to a small little committee. But I feel like it's something that can be done.
I feel like it's something that can be done. I honestly just went down this rabbit hole just to see, or just to kind of funnel out what that would be, because I honestly feel, yes, we could do it, but we are a long way off from that. We can't even get states to decide if we should stay in the house or go outside during a doggone pandemic. So you got one state that says, oh, y'all stay in the house for the next 3 weeks. Then you got another state that says, oh, y'all on phase 2. Everything is to capacity. So when it comes to stuff like that, it's like about honestly getting on one accord and being willing to go along with something that even if you don't full on agree with, every idea is not going to be your idea. And I feel like sometimes that's where Black people lack, is saying, okay, even though I don't really like this idea, but I know it's for the greater good of my community. Bailey, I'm doing something right now very important. Please stop. It's for the greater good of our community, so I'm going to still enforce this. That is a skill that has to be enforced as well.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, it's something. It's just gonna have to happen. Like, it's either this, or I'm saying it's either what you just said or what the fuck we going through right now. Like, nigga, do you want to put in this little bit of extra work, or do you want to keep on getting smoked by the police, who obviously is in the mood right now?
What should the cops have done, in your personal opinion, when they were about to handcuff? Did you see the Rayshard Brooks video?
Yeah.
When he shook on them like Deion Sanders, what was the proper response? What should they have done, in your opinion?
Ran and chased him, and if they couldn't catch him, they had his ID, they had his car, they had his license plate, they had all the information that they needed to literally go catch a nigga the next morning. We got your car, nigga. You can run as far as the fuck you want to. We got your ID, your car. We know exactly who you are. You gotta go home at some point.
I have you on my video camera that's on my chest.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you literally told us you were, like, we know everything that was going on. We know you were drinking. We know you were in the car. So it's like,
we know your sister stay down the street.
Exactly. Like, nigga, you ain't hard to find. We'll get your ass in the morning when you sober. So no, shooting him is literally, that shit is the furthest thing from my mind. Like,
when I watched the video, I just was like, really? Like, it done. But my thing is too, I can see a situation. Let's say you and 2 niggas is talking, and then y'all get into a tussle, and not only do this nigga put you on your back, but he take your weapon from you and take off and then discharge it on you. You gonna pull your, that comes from this nigga got me type mindset. Oh, you took my taser? They're gonna bust on you, and that's what that was. Like I don't even necessarily see. Well, no, it's racially motivated. I will say
Yeah,
racial because I
because
watched two
you
other
can go to
videos
my
with white
Instagram
boys.
page
I
and
put
watch
them.
a video of a white dude beating the shit out of a cop with his own fucking stick, jumping in his car and jetting out. No shots fired, nothing. And matter of fact, it's like 2 or 3 videos like that I could pull up and show you
Two
off
or
my phone.
three. It's
Oh, it's
tens of
thousands of them. But
thousands.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, like
Yeah.
recent cases where they just like put it down. Like I watched a video of an old white dude shoot a cop with an AK, and the motherfucker told the nigga to drop the gun 27 times. He was literally telling him to drop the gun as he was getting shot, and end up dying. Because when it come to white people, they first mind ain't shoot and kill this motherfucker.
It's not.
They
It's
want to do
protect.
everything but shoot this motherfucker. They'll tase you. They'll use their pepper spray. They'll use their stick.
They'll get
punch
beat
you.
up. No,
Exactly.
They will sacrifice themselves.
But that's what I mean. Like
part.
they gonna use everything they can use except that gun. But black people, them motherfuckers got their hand on their gun for a tail light. Like I done been pulled over for speeding. That motherfucker had his hand on his gun. Motherfucker pulled me over, quote unquote, that little light that lights up by your license plate. Mm-hmm. Oh, that little light didn't light up. I'm like, okay, so you got your hand on your gun because you couldn't see my license plate number, dog. Your headlights could have lit up my license plate. My license plate is literally reflective. So I know that's not the reason you're doing this. You doing this because at the time I used to get pulled over all the time. I had my hair braided. So I know you saw a nigga driving a nice vehicle and decided this vehicle is too nice for a nigga that looks like that to be dropped. That's why you pulled me over. Like if you should just be honest about the shit. I know why you pulled me. I know why you got your hand on your gun. And it damn show ain't for your safety because my hands are on the steering wheel.
It's never about the safety. It's about them being, first of all, pussy ass, scary ass niggas and being scared in the situation. But it's a weird syndrome because you scared, but at the same time you want to flex your power because if you were scared, then why did you pull this person over? Go pull over somebody else who you're not afraid of.
It's the same reason they hunt animals that they don't eat. They literally go to Africa just to shoot motherfucking lions and tigers and elephants and shit because it makes them feel like, look at this tiger that I killed. Nigga, if you was that tough, go kill it with your bare hands if you tough. I don't feel like you tough if you run up on an animal with a fucking shotgun and shoot them.
It's sport. And I think it's also about embarrassment.
That's a fucked up sport.
We know that, but I've had cops, no lie, pull me out of my car, sit me on the ground, put me in handcuffs in front of my son, and it's the most embarrassing, like degrading thing that could possibly go through my car, go through my trunk, ask me time and time over again, is the car stolen? Like you cannot tell me.
So I stole a car and picked my son up in it.
Do you hear me? In San Pedro, bro, no lie. Set me on the ground, had me sitting out there for like an hour. While my Bailey was, I think, 4 or 5 at the time, sitting in a car seat, scared as hell. Just had to sit there.
They would do that shit to me all the time. And they like, oh, how'd you get this car? My license literally says Class A. It has all the endorsements of a truck driver. And I'm like, nigga, I work at McDonald's. I got a Class A license, though. Like, what do you think I do for a living, motherfucker? Like, I can't afford to have a Mercedes because I'm not a cop. Because I'm not a white man with gray hair, you think I can't fucking afford a Mercedes? Like, dog, like that's not your business how I got this fucking car. But that's how they get down. Like it's just one of them things. Like I be telling motherfuckers, a lot of cops literally join the force because they've been a loser their whole life. I've never had power. I've always got beat up. I've always been a punk. Now, once I get this gun, I hope I run into fucking Charlie Brown from high school. Yeah, that motherfucker used to beat me up. I hope I run into him.
I get what you're saying, and I think that exists. I don't want to say that's a large majority, but
that ain't all of them, but it's enough of them.
That's the military too. They get in power, make a little rank, then feel like, oh, you gotta respect me. No, I respect you because you're a human being. Whatever rank or rate you are has nothing to do with how I respect or value or look at you. But my thing is also, if you don't value something, then you are going to treat it like shit. And our lives as Black people are at the end of the day just not valued. They're not.
Yeah.
Like, and so if I don't value, yes, I'm gonna put a hole through you. I'm not gonna think about it twice. I'm not gonna have any ill about how I handle and do you, period. Or how it's gonna affect your life. My thing is, I've seen cops let people go all the time. The fact that this man has said in the 4 minutes that they talked, he mentioned his daughters at least 3 or 4 times. I just came from my daughter's birthday party. We just celebrated her. If that didn't signal to you enough, because here's the flip side, I don't think they should have let him walk home. This man clearly was intoxicated. If they had let him walk home and something had happened to them, no lie, the city of Atlanta could have eased, and the police department would have been liable for that because you had this intoxicated man. But
it's better to shoot him and kill him.
It wasn't better to shoot him and kill him. No, I don't think they thought that nigga was gonna juke that nigga like that. Like, nigga, he juked them. They had him on the ground, and then he got up and started looking like this nigga clearly was a strong nigga. It's a different ball game. No, I'm not saying that. But I feel like what you said is like, I got your license. I got you here parked in a Wendy's parking lot. You could call somebody to come get you. I can sit here until somebody come and get you. Like, they do it for white people all the time. All the time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all motherfuckers had 1,000 different better ways y'all could have handled that other than shooting them. Especially when you already got all this fucking information. And it wasn't like y'all was pulling this nigga over because it was
who called them? That's what I want to know. Still,
probably the people in that fucking restaurant. That's why they burnt that bitch down. Somebody probably working up in Wendy's or whatever the fuck that was. Probably was like, all we got to do is sleeping in a car in the parking lot. Y'all check that shit out.
They in the hood. We had a whole shooting at the Whataburger I worked at. Did none of us call the cops? That's still not our MO to do.
You don't know who worked at that fucking Wendy. It might be one white girl that probably wasn't even from the neighborhood who probably was like, oh my God, who is that sleeping in that car? You know, the motherfuckers, they whole little shit is to call the police. Like, white people love calling the fucking police. That's literally they shit.
This has made me, like, honestly, I don't think they love it. It's just you trust them. You feel you can say, I'm going to call this number and somebody is not only going to come and help me with this situation, but they're going to protect me in case something happens. That is not the vibe and the feel that we get. It's not that they love them. They trust them. We do not have that relationship. Thus, that's why we're not calling at all.
And they call them on us as a fucking weapon. Like they literally like, oh, I'm gonna call them on you. I'm gonna tell them you're black, because you know they love to do that shit.
Which speaks
a black man.
Which speaks to, though, even more so why if a cop is called out to a park because black people are having a barbecue, or if a cop is called out because kids are having a little boy is mowing lawns and getting money, that cop ought to honestly take that person who called them to jail. There ought to be punishment for wasting taxpayer money, for wasting time, from taking away time from something, from a serious crime. But there's no punishment for the things that white people do. That's the problem. That's why this is ongoing. First of all, and I don't know if people are I guess because of COVID or we're really paying attention, but George Floyd was not the first black man to yell, I cannot breathe. And Eric Gardner wasn't, but it was Eric Gardner being choked out in a chokehold that brought me to tears, begging these police officers to get up off me. I cannot breathe. 11 times this man asks. So I don't understand. This is a repeat of the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, because
there's no consequence. They don't care, but there's no real consequence. I think Niecy Nash.
That's why they do it, because they know they're gonna get away with it. Like shit, full disclosure, like my brother-in-law, he a cop. Like that nigga, he'll do some shit, be like, what the fuck they gonna do? Call the police?
Yes.
Because he know the cops.
I dated a guy who was a cop, and one of the biggest things, as he was like maybe 5 or 6 years in, he talked about, he was like, I don't think I'm going to come out of this clean, because I don't want to call it a brotherhood, but a dirty brotherhood, because that's
what it is. It's a fucking fraternity.
Stuff. Yeah, but a fraternity is supposed to be something positive, bro. It's supposed to help the community. It's supposed to look out. You supposed to mess up a
Okay,
dude
well,
who
it's a
beating his
gang.
wife.
It's a gang.
Well, I
That's
don't.
literally what it's a fucking gang.
I'll
And
give
shit,
it
them
that.
motherfuckers got a stronger code than gangs. Cause I tell niggas all the time, nigga in the hood, niggas snitch on each other. I know it's a bunch of snitches from my hood. But nigga, cops, nigga, they got a system for checking snitches.
Yeah, they do.
Like nigga, you snitch as a cop, nigga, you ain't gonna last long. Like in the hood,
You're
shit, niggas will still let you hang out if you a snitch if they like you enough.
you're not gonna last at all. I just posted the black
Yeah, and the
woman who
cops they'll
stood up.
get rid of your motherfucking ass. Shit, you see what
Exactly.
happened to Chris Dorner?
They'll
Shout
get
out
rid
to
of
Chris
you.
Dorner.
They'll get rid of you and ruin your pension. And now, like, where do you go from there?
Learn how to weld to do brakes or some shit. Become a
Yeah,
fucking truck driver or
you
some
will
shit.
find something to do, but it's the point. Like, I feel like there are some people who join. There's a
Because they
small
wanted to
dime.
be a cop.
They wanted to be a cop.
They
They don't
wanted to
look
make a
at it as
difference.
something negative, right? But the moment you see that it's not that, I felt that same way with journalism. I so wanted to be a news anchor. I thought that was life. And then when I really realized what that was, I was like, I could never. Could
But
never.
shit, that's what happened to Chris Dorner. Like, I think Chris Dorner honestly joined the police to do the right thing, saw the wrong thing, did what he thought was the right thing, which is tell on his partner, and
Mm-mm.
he got the consequence and realized, nigga, this shit is bullshit. And
And
that's
how
why
many
he did
movies
what he
have we
did.
seen that? How many movies we watch? We pay our money to go watch movies about dirty cops all the time.
Yeah, because that shit is true. And like I be telling motherfuckers when they be saying, oh, you know, not all cops are bad. You know, a lot of man, nigga, look, it's like this, dog. Only cop I know that was good was Chris Dorner because he proved it. Outside of that, I don't have no sympathy toward cops. I don't have no empathy toward cops. I don't feel what they're going through. I don't care. Like, no, my nigga, because when some foul shit happened, all y'all shut the fuck up. And even with the whole, oh, they'll end your career and all that, nigga, you should have never signed up, my nigga. 6 weeks, you could have been a truck driver. You could have been a mechanic. You could have been a welder. You could have been a plumber. You could have been any motherfucking thing.
Had
So
options.
when you decided to do that shit, nigga, you made a firm decision, my nigga. You wasn't born a cop. They didn't make you a cop. You
Yeah.
didn't go to jail and they forced you to be a cop, nigga. You chose that shit.
Yeah.
So whatever happened to you was your fucking choice. Just like I chose to be a gang member. If something happened to me, it is what it is. I'm a gang member. I knew what it was when I signed up for the shit. So that's how I feel about cops. Y'all niggas get smoked, nigga. Hey, nigga, it is what it is, nigga. I'ma sip this motherfucker right here, nigga, when something happened to y'all. Cause y'all don't trip when something happened to us. Y'all make jokes. Y'all get t-shirts that say I can breathe. So I don't have no fucking empathy toward them motherfuckers because they chose
Those
that.
shirts were in response to Eric Garner. Sure did.
Exactly.
NYPD cops definitely did go out and do that. And it's like, I don't understand. Here's my thing. It's a messed up toss because we do need our own to police our neighborhood, but at the same time, why would you want to be associated with this type of entity, knowing what they do, knowing how they are? Look at Breonna Taylor, cops still walking around like getting paid at that.
Because we have niggas that be
paid.
we got niggas that'll say like, oh, we need to just start joining the police force, more black people. Nigga, we got black cops. My least favorite cop to get pulled over by is a black cop because they love to show off for the white cops. Like they love to show them, oh, you see, I'm a cop first. I'm not gonna have any mercy on these niggas. I'm a cop. Like them motherfuckers love to do a nigga scandalous in front of a white person.
In your Uncle Ruckus voice.
Because that's how I look at black cops. I look at black cop. I look at a black cop as an oxymoron. Like I look at nigga, once you become a cop, you ain't even black no more in my eyes.
No, that's not.
That's
I don't
how
look
I
at cops
feel.
like that. I don't look at them like that. If that's your choice and that's your profession, because my thing, there are ones who are not. I have been pulled over by the type that you're talking about, and I also have been pulled over by cool ones.
Yeah, I was in a wedding with a cool one, but the thing is, it's like this. It's cool for that 1 out of 1,000 to be cool, but that other 999, I'm not feeling them.
Oh, for sure. I'm not trying to establish no full long relationship with one, but it's like to just say, oh, okay, I'm not all of y'all are bad or all of y'all. No, it's not. But my thing is they do that same thing to us. And that's the disheartening part about that. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't want to apply the same rules. You want different rules applied to you that you don't apply to us.
And that's
That's my
why,
issue.
but that's why I have this rule, because y'all love to generalize. Back when I had my hair French braided, oh, I was a criminal to all the cops. Oh, we got a profile, sorry about that. Cause I've had a cool cop tell me, you know what, man, I don't want to judge you, but at the same time, you got the braids, you in a cutlass. Matter of fact, it was a Caprice that I had. I had a Caprice. They was like, oh, you in a fucking Caprice. It's a gang car. You in Compton. You in a gang area. You got braids. You look like a gang member. So I see gang member. And I'm like, dog, you got a badge. You got a gun. I see murderer. But I can't judge you like that. I can't just speed off because y'all be killing niggas left and right up and down the motherfucking street. Like, I can't judge you like that. But you can judge me like this. Like, nigga, I got a job, homie. But it's like, that's the reason that I go how I go. Like, I posted that video of that nigga shooting them 2 cops. And my cousin was like, oh, well, actually, he was drunk and he started everything. And I'm like, dog, Eric Garner, Philando Castile, John Crawford, they didn't get
Oscar
fair.
Grant.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the police didn't care about fair when it was them. So I'm not finna care about whether or not it was fair when a nigga shoot 2 cops, because they don't care. Them motherfuckers just rolling on, you know what? I'm a cop. I'm going to get away with this, so it is what it is. So, nigga, that's how I feel. If a nigga get away with it, I'm celebrating them.
We'll agree to disagree on that. Ben, do we have a bonus in these last timed minutes you giving us?
Yeah, you guys actually do. Excuse
what?
me.
Shout out
yeah,
for having a bonus. God damn.
Having a what?
A bonus.
Okay, now with everything going on, I want to ask you guys how you feel about all these companies acting like this shit just start happening to black people. USC done let OJ Mayo and Reggie Bush back in. Who else? NASCAR, they let
Confederate flags out.
Yeah, they took the flags out. They got Bubba Wallace with the Black Lives Matter card going in there. Everybody's acting like
black people just came out.
This shit is new. And my thing is, me personally, I'm like, what is happening? What are they trying to do? Because there's a lot of shit going on that they like, it's like a care package for black people right now. Like, here you go, take this. I want you guys, how you guys feel about that? All these companies and corporations just now acting like this shit is new.
Who's going first?
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I take NASCAR and put them somewhere separate just because that has been a widely dominated white thing. I ain't never, ever, and been around the world twice, met a black person who was like, oh yeah, NASCAR, that's my thing. And I think for Bubba Wallace to put that on his, that was a bold stance when you are surrounded by a mindset that hates blacks. So for what they did, kudos to you. Thumbs up to NASCAR. I put it on my page whole time. I'm with it. And my thing is, just like some things are, this is going to be new to white people. Our history has been stolen. It has been hidden. It is new to them. They live like Ann said earlier. You have communities still to this day that are predominantly white or predominantly Hispanic, and people don't come out of their bubble. So for them, this is an eye-opening moment for them to see what another group of people have to deal with on a daily basis. So I would rather you somewhat acknowledge it than to, here's the people that I don't give a pay. Nike, big companies who endorse big black entertainers, players all the time. Like Nike, you get no pass or no nothing from me. NASCAR, yes. Did y'all? I don't know if you guys saw what Ben and Jerry said, but that's you can tell
Shout
for
out to
me
Ben and
Oh
Jerry.
when something is authentic. That was an authentic response and acknowledgement of what Black people have been and are going through. That wasn't just no blanket, because no business, if you're a business, if you're a multi-million-dollar company, at the end of the day, white, black, orange, purple, or blue, you need dollars, you need green, and you don't want to do nothing to stop green from coming in at the end of the day. So yeah, they'll release their blanket statements, but you know when something is authentic. So NASCAR, kudos. Ben and Jerry's going out to get some tomorrow. A1. The rest of them, it's to be expected. It's how many times Starbucks they messed up. I'm not even really trying to hear it with them, but I don't drink coffee like that no way, so it don't matter to me no way.
Also they now Roger Goodell is also encouraging football teams to pick up Colin Kaepernick.
Here's my thing. That whole shit is super disrespectful. I feel like don't encourage until all of y'all come together and first publicly apologize to this man. I'm not trying to hear none of that. The NFL is bullshit. It's complete and utter bull. Complete and utter bull. I don't want to hear none of that. None of that. They need to apologize to Kaepernick publicly. I want it public.
I think Roger Goodell did. He said he's sorry for not paying attention.
He didn't. No, I want you to say, my name is Roger Goodell of the such and such NFL, and I apologize to Colin Kaepernick for not acknowledging what he was standing for. And I now realize that this had nothing to do with the American flag, that it was about the injustice of Black people. Hear that?
Okay, Southern Belle.
I think Roger Goodell did do that, but I think it was more because of Patrick Mahomes than anything. Because a lot of the NFL players stood up and did their little videos and all that shit. So I just think he was like, nigga, now we got some players that's kind of some factors. And I don't want to alienate the MVP of the league and half the Super Bowl fucking champions by stepping back out this shit, because let's just say Patrick Mahomes decided to kneel. It'd be some shit. If Patrick Mahomes said, nah, fuck that shit, then, the whole NFL would be fucked up. So I just think, a lot of the motherfuckers that's saying Black Lives Matter now, it's more Black dollars matter.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. Like a lot of these companies is like, oh shit, nigga, let's jump on this black wagon, because they probably seeing these Instagram posts and saying, oh, whoop-de-whoop donated to Trump. All right, don't go to Home Depot no more. Oh, whoop-de-whoop donated to Trump. All right, don't fuck with them no more. They don't want to know what that real boycott feeling like, because now that they see that niggas is really getting in them streets and niggas is really actually putting in work, they like, oh, these niggas might really boycott these songs. Like, these niggas really might actually fuck around and stop buying shit from us. So let's get ahead of it and put a little black fucking post on our page, and let's throw some little fucking kente cloth. And nigga, I see these streaming services, nigga. You look on fucking what's that shit? Netflix. Whoa, let's put the black movies up at the front. Oh, Amazon, nigga. You go to Black Lives Matter fucking movie shit, nigga. We got Friday, nigga. You want to watch the motherfucking Blind Side? And goddamn, I don't like how they put The Help and all them stupid ass movies up. But them motherfuckers love to, hit them with the pander real quick. Like, oh, nigga, let's get this little black athlete and throw this black commercial up and try to get these black dollars. Because them niggas know if we boycott, a lot of these companies will literally go bankrupt. Like, without us, a lot of these companies ain't shit, because they know, nigga, we run culture. We make what's hot. If it ain't for us using it, ain't nobody gonna want to fuck with that shit. Like, imagine Adidas without Run DMC. Like, imagine Nike without Jordan. like Hanes without Jordan. Like a lot of these companies, Reebok without Allen Iverson. Like, nigga, these companies ain't shit without our fucking contribution, monetarily and as the face of they fucking company. So them niggas like, nigga, let's hurry up and jump on this Black Lives Matter shit, because if they dollars go away, nigga, so do we. We gonna lose a big chunk of our company without this money. So, you know, they just jumping on the wave, because I'm like, nigga, NASCAR, I get it, but at the same time, nigga, we wasn't fucking with y'all niggas no way. Niggas ain't finna watch NASCAR because that flag is gone. So,
no, we're not.
I appreciate the gesture is cool and shit, but okay, nigga.
I wish people would have tuned in that day to just to show the strength in numbers, to see the Black Lives Matter car.
NASCAR?
I did.
Just to watch the Black Lives Matter car and let them know, like, yeah, nigga.
Tweet about it.
You know what I mean? But also to piggyback on that, on Netflix, y'all have to check out The Five Bloods.
I'm not watching that shit.
Dope movie.
You know I'm not watching that shit, Ben Ready.
Why are you not watching it?
It's a Spike Lee joint.
Because it's Crip.
All right, we got to take.
Nah,
we got to mute that nigga Mike. Hey, nah, but it's dope. It's about these five guys, man, that was out in Vietnam. Very dope movie. I'll go check.
Yeah, I fuck with Delroy Lindo. I'm gonna probably watch that shit tonight.
Yeah, LeBron James singing.
For real. He looks like my Uncle Ruben.
Y'all petty.
Shout out to Uncle Ruben. So I ain't got no drum rolls here. So today's winner, cat versus dog, is Young Dolly.
Oh shit! I thought that nigga was gonna say the culture and shit. Black people, like the blacks.
Well, you are black.
Two black fish, nigga. Damn, my elbow look ashy. What the fuck? Did you see that shit?
No, nigga, you do look pale though.
Nigga, my elbow look. That's why I was fucking with my light, because the nigga was super white when I first turned this shit on. But it's your turn to close, CJ.
Oh, thank you guys for tuning in to the Cat vs. Dog podcast with myself and my amazing co-host. Be sure to tune in to all the podcasts on the Townhouse Media umbrella. That's No Rules on what night?
Wednesdays, 5 p.m.
That's Talk Flirty.
Talk Flirty Tuesdays. Tuesday at some point on Tuesday.
And we are currently revamping Seriously Not Another podcast that's coming back in.
Yeah, soon. We trying to bring that. We trying to bring the snap back.
Eventually.
If you would like to support us on
Too much
Patreon,
game too, nigga. Too much game. Live fire, nigga. Sundays. You know she love to forget my show.
Don't forget, boy, shut up. Don't forget Too Much Game right after Cat versus Dog.
For the most part.
No, you're not
drinking.
going on today?
Hell yeah, I'm going on tonight, but I'm drinking though. I got
go.
some shit I gotta do. I'm setting up.
There we go. It'll be ready. Any
you would like to support us
people?
financially? It's patreon.com/townhouse media. Townhouse media. $20 love offering with your tide. Yeah.
Oh, I hate you niggas so much.
What were you saying, CJ?
Not a damn
thing.
Black
King so much.
We love you too.
All righty.
What? Any closing words for the people?
Yeah, don't leave room for error.
Be safe. Be safe.
What about you, CJ?
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Shout out to Sugar Free.
And been ready.
Yeah.
Hey.